What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to show you a vintage throwback Michael Jordan wearing a Washington Bullets jersey. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there was a time when MJ was on the Wizards and they had a throwback jersey back in those days, and he rocked this jersey. Now, he rocked them with two different sneakers, the white and red 18s, which I have actually upstairs, but I'm going to save that for another video. And then he rocked the Jordan Jumpman FBIs, I believe they were called. So I'll put pictures up of him rocking two different sneakers with this same jersey behind me. Now I have the vintage old school Nike jersey. There's an authentic on this side. There's a Swingman on this side. We're going to do a little bit of a comparison so you guys can see this jersey and how it looks. I know till this day, Washington Wizards MJ jerseys in particular are still a sought after item because Mitchell & Ness doesn't reproduce them. And the story behind it is MJ don't fuck with the Wizards. It's pretty much that simple. He had a bad situation with them. He felt like he got used by the Washington Wizards. It was a deal that they made. He was supposed to be, I believe, either the GM, but he also played a few years, and then he was supposed to come back as the GM, and then they fired him. Pretty much let him go. And because of that, his relationship with the Wizards, or the Wizards ownership, just isn't good. So with that being said, we do have the Washington Bullets jerseys. Again, this is an item that you're going to see a lot of people trying to get if they don't have it already in their collection, because this won't be replicated. Whatever's left in the market is what's left in the market. So it's not like they're going to reproduce this eventually down the line. Not going to happen. So the first thing I want to say is both of these are made by Nike. They're only going to be made by Nike. Never going to see a Champion or different brand to make these jerseys. The Swingman as well. All right. So, where do we start? Let's start with the Swingman. So they only did one colorway to this jersey. They do have a blue version, I believe Chris Webber. And when I say they, Mitchell & Ness reproduced the blue version. They also have like maybe a Wes Unseld version of the Bullets jersey. So if you want the Bullets jersey itself, there's other options and other players you can get. But if you want the Jordan Bullets jerseys, you have to go vintage only. So the Swingmans back in the days were actually made pretty impressively. And this was only like $70 retail back then. These were like $140 retail. So the prices were pretty fucking good compared to prices today. So if you think about it, this jersey is going to probably go for $325 if it was released today by Mitchell & Ness. And forget about the Swingman. The Swingmans are going to go for $120, $130, maybe even a little bit more, and they're not even stitched like you get on this jersey right here, right? So let's take a look into this jersey just a little bit more. So we have the NBA logo embroidered on. Even on the Swingman, it's still embroidered. You have your Nike swoosh underneath. That's always going to be the difference, or one of the differences, is the Swingman's always going to have Nike branding on it. And it's funny because we shitted on these authentics for so long that they had branding on it. Meanwhile, they've been doing it from 20 years ago. So it's interesting how we've gone full circle in some ways. Then you have the Bullets basketball, and you have Bullets across with the little hands looking like it's jumping for the ball. You have your 23, and of course the 23 almost has this fake stitching. Now Mitchell & Ness was doing this fake stitching when they first came out with Swingmans. I actually don't mind this if you're going to put this on a Swingman and at least the patch or the jersey still stitched on. I'd rather this than having anything just heat pressed with adhesive on. So you have blue trims on this. Now, the Swingmans back in the days were made in Korea. So one thing that is different than the authentics should be made in El Salvador, and the Swingmans are made in Korea, right? So two different places. That's something to keep in mind, especially if you're looking on eBay. Swingmans were made in Korea. What you should never see is Nike jerseys made in China, right? That's an automatic red flag. We have the back of the jersey. You have the 23. Nicely done. Again, with the fake stitching. But I think it looks good. Honestly. I really think it looks good. You have the jock tag. Double XL. Nike box logo. Length +2. You have the side trim. Now, what's cool about this, and it's something you may have not noticed, is there's no side slits on either the Swingman or the Authentic. So just something to note, if your Bullets jersey has side slits, then you may want to look that up a little bit more. All right. We take a look at the inside tags. You have the production date 03. Nice mesh material. Then you have the Jordan on the back, single stitched. Really nice jersey. Really nice jersey. So that's the Swingman. And then we have the Authentic. Now, there's going to be a little bit of differences, and I'm going to show you some of the differences. But in the Authentic, you have a single stitched on the bullets, and then you have a triple layered twill on the numbering. All right. Now, on the Authentic, made in El Salvador, NBA logo is the same. You do have your Nike tag here. All right. You do have that clean stitching on the inside. And the ball is going to be different on this. So although both of them are stitched, this one has a knitted, almost embroidered texture, where this one is a little different. And I'm going to try my best to show you both. So, hold on. Right. My bad. Okay. So this is the Authentic. It's mad effort to try to show you this shit right now. So this is the Authentic, right? You can see how the texture is just a little different. The basketball's actually sewn on. There's a fake stitching on the basketball on the Swingman. But you see this texture here is a lot different than this texture here, right? This is a smooth. This is like an embroidered patch almost. So that's one difference. The bullets, pretty much the same. A little bit of a thicker twill on the Swingman. A little bit more of a bolder font, but pretty much the same in general. Let me move it back a little bit so you guys can see. So this is the Authentic. This is the Swingman. Very close as far as that's concerned. So from what I can see, the bullets is a little bigger on this and a little closer together. Now, that could be because this is a size 48 and this is a size 2XL. Or it could just be that's how they made the Swingman versus the Authentic. Now, the numbering, you're going to see the same pattern. So a red bottom layer, a white middle layer, and then the blue. Same as this, but this one is triple layered. Pretty dope. As we take a look at the back, 23. Right. And then the jock tag, you have that Nike old school Authentic jock tag. You do still have the Wizards because that's the team they played for. Again, no slide slit on the side of the jersey. Production tags and care tags on the inside. Nicely done. Classic jersey, man. Very clean. So that is the authentic size 48 versus the Swingman size 52. Glad to have both in the collection. I mean, this is really a beautiful jersey, in my opinion. Really is. That may just be my thumbnail. Yep, looks good to me. So again, the point of this video, I'm going to dig into the archives just a little bit, so you guys get to see some of this vintage jerseys in a little bit more better quality that I'm basically recording off my iPhone, and that's that. Now, sneaker that I would put with it, absolutely a white and red Jordan, and this sneaker would go so perfect with this jersey. So as we see here, I mean, very clean. Again, MJ did rock this jersey with the white and red 18s, which I think are my favorite 18s personally. And then he also rocked this with the white and red FBI Jumpmans. So to me, the white and reds are definitely a better look. You can go blue, but personally, I wouldn't. So, you know, there's that, right? I had the Jordan 18 somewhere over here. It's somewhere over there. So, but I like this combination big time. And that is that, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to catch you on the next one. We out. Peace.